Good evening, welcome to the Cotton Trail. So my name's Kate, my husband's name is James, and we have a 2-acre homestead in the middle of nowhere, Arkansas, surrounded completely by cotton fields. Usually, every few years they do a nitrogen fixing crop like peanuts, which I hate. But we bought this land thinking that we would just give our kids somewhere to play and roam a little bit. It's hard to get large pieces of land where we're at unless you're like a big commercial farmer, so 2 acres was wonderful. And I thought that I would do a nice big garden and that just would be it. So our first year here, I actually went out and I plowed a big piece of our property. I think it was like 20 by 20, which isn't really huge, but it's huge when you do it with a shovel. So I plowed that up, planted a bunch of stuff, and everything just died. It died. So after a couple of years of trying, we decided to do a little bit more research, and we ended up building a large raised bed garden. This is it. My wonderful husband actually built this for me, including this beautiful greenhouse here. Our windmill's down because the wind was crazy and it just looked dangerous. And then one day we were sitting under our carport looking at the progress on our garden, and our son looked at us and he said, "I love our farm." And my husband said, "Well, what farm do we have?" And he pointed at our garden and he said, "It's right there. It's right there. It's little, but it's ours." And I love it. So that just kind of got our heads going. We were like, you know what? We have 2 acres. We can have a farm. And so after that, we invested in some chickens. Right as the pandemic was hitting, of course. We've got them in this covered coop because hawks are a big problem in our area. Let's see if we can get a little closer and get a good picture of them. That's Tweet. And from there we got some goats, and these are our 2 beautiful bucks. Hi guys! We've got some ice going on. We just had an ice storm. It's actually starting to melt off now, so I have to empty those little bowls, but they're enjoying their hay. They have a different shelter that's not their permanent shelter, just saying. And we have a few more. I know we have 8 does. And they're gonna supply us with milk, and we are going to UPS guy, and we're going to be selling their kids, of course. We can't keep everyone on 2 acres. So we'll walk down and say hi to the ladies. It's a little bit wet and crunchy out here. So here they are. Now we work really hard on rotational grazing, especially because we're on a smaller property. Later this will be our buck pens, but this is one run and it's split in 2. So these are our girls. They're in the other run currently. This is Miss Lily peeking out at us. And Daisy, they always think we have food. Hi ladies! Are we cold today? Goodness! So this is all ice, none of this is snow. This is Miss Daffodil and Tulip and Violet. That there's Iris. Where's Buttercup? Did she go in? We'll look for her. Oh yeah, Buttercup's underneath the hay feeder, which is also covered, and then they have this barn here. And I'm actually getting ready to leave, but I thought while I had a few minutes I'd come out and just do a quick introduction and welcome you to our farm. We hope you stick around for our journey.